Welcome back, everyone, to Pillars of Eternity. And we are beginning new quest, the guild, or the what did it say? The Gidded Vale? Something? The caravan master addresses the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis. I love that this has, like, tabletop RPG descriptions. So much fun.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward you. He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Okay.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out.
That's what it was.
Understood?
Gilded Vale. At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh, well, let's get me some water.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odima looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfle, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. Sparfle nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. One thing I want to do that I can't do from this screen, I think there's a thing to increase the text size. I've realized in other games, I need to start increasing the text size, I think, because a lot of people watch on their phones or even like tablets, and the text is kind of hard to read in case you want to read along. So I might do that in this in just a minute. Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay. What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
He adds with a wink. Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here? I mean, you kind of already covered that, but...
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year? Rain, mostly. And wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick. Born out of the ether. The spirit's path. Never seen it myself. Never cared to.
Beawick. Okay. What are these huge rocks coming out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Got it. All right, I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow. I just realized there's tooltips I want to read. Your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attributes. That's awesome. Really cool.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
Okay, continue.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Welcome to
You
the
heard
Pillars of
man.
Eternity.
Let's get going before you keel over.
Okay, let me read this first. Let me pause. Can I pause? Yes. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. Is my phone ringing? No. Okay. Something's vibrating, but it's not either of my phones. Anyways, welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Eora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Your party always consists of your characters and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside the Glyphathan ruins, Odima has assigned Kaliska. Can I move this over here so I can stop looking? No. I'm like turning my head away from the mic to read these things. Odima has assigned Kaliska to you to help you. Kaliska is a fighter, a class that excels in close quarters defense. Use her abilities to complement your own. To select a party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. I love my avatar down there. To select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marquee over. Okay, circles of the party member. Okay, got it. Makes sense. To move selected characters, click anywhere on the screen where your cursor is a circle of 4 wedges. All selected characters will path to their corresponding position in the formation. If you see a red circle with a slash through it, you cannot walk on that part of the map. When multiple party members are selected, the action bar is hidden. To see an individual character's option, select only that character. Okay, that's something I had an issue with earlier when I was just playing the game real quick. All right, I also know we can hit tab to see things we can click on. So
Yeah?
let's go over here. Can you
Why not?
unlock this? Locked.
Why not?
Lockpick failed. Okay. So that one we can't do. Is there anything else? There's something over here. What's in this? Sweet. Clothing and a lockpick. Can we go
Why
lockpick
not?
it now? Lockpicks required, which I have 1. Yes.
There, done.
Yay! I earned XP for that too. Potion of minor endurance. Cool. So is there anything this way? No, I don't think so. Let's select backspace selects everybody, I believe. Yes, it does. All right, so they said there's somebody with equipment I should look. Oh, there he is. Hey, Odin.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
And I believe this is Sam Riegel, the voice actor. He's on Critical Role. This has Sam Riegel, Matt Mercer, and the other guy. Oh, crap. I can't remember his name. Anyways, most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have larger conversations to explore. The merchant, Hayodin, has a conversation that opens a store with equipment for sale. Great. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic. So he's not really paying attention to us.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He shakes his head and laughs when he notices you. He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
So who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. but we're here to make the most of things, right?
Yeah. All right, so here we can start adding some personality to our responses. We might as well try. With an outlook like that, I'm sure you'll do well. If you think these caravanners are prickly, watch out for those axe wielders Odima mentioned. How incredibly naive. I'm surprised you've lasted this long. I mean, I'm a nice brute. I figure I'll say we might as well try. My thoughts exactly.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Tell me about the Ader Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Recapture and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravanners. So it's Deerwood. Okay, got it. Why'd you move all the way from out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Recapture? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Okay. Sounds reasonable enough. That's high-minded of you. Seems like you got the short end of the stick. Yeah, I'd say that. Seems like you got the short end of the stick. I don't see it that way. Heodin begins restacking the crates in his wagon. My brothers and I are all working together for the sake of the family enterprise. You now have one rank and a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality through the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations are often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity, but if your main character is a priest or paladin, you might be careful not to misalign their dispositions with what is favored by their deity and order, respectively. For the main character only, their dispositions will modify the effects of holy radiance for priests and faith for convictions or paladins. So I don't need to know that. All right, let's see what you got. Okay, so... All right, we got weapons. What do I have? I need to see my inventory first, right? Oh, stores will allow you to trade. Okay, I understand how stores work. Let me look at my inventory real quick. Inventory. I've got a spear and a dagger, so I'm dual wielding. That's nice. Oh, and I have weapon slots. How do I change between them other than clicking here? I guess I can just click here because you can pause the game when you need to. So which of those is better? Can I see a comparison? Yes. Recovery speed minus 45%. No, let's do the armor. Does it change the looks? Oh, it does change my looks, so that's good. Can I give this to her? Does she need that? No, hers is better. Crafting? You can craft? Oh, scrolls and potions and food and stuff. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go check him out now. Oh, wait, what armor do I have, if any? Just that. I don't have, like, a helmet or anything. Okay. I don't even know how much money I have.
Something else you need?
Yeah, let's see what you got. I'm fine on weapons. I don't want to bother with a weapon right now. Although if I did, it'd be a battle axe. It is... And it's one-handed. It's 13 to 19. Nah, it's not worth it. Flail would be cool. Sword is 13 to 19. And there's more to that with the types of damage and stuff. There's a shield. Shield wouldn't be a bad idea for me to get. I really feel like I want to do a dual-handed weapon, a two-handed weapon though. Eventually, are there any two-handed weapons in here? Pike, quarterstaff. Yeah, those aren't my kind of two-handed weapons. Okay, so he does have armor. Not great though. Potion of minor regeneration. Can't afford that. Lockpicks. Ooh, lockpicks. Yeah, let's buy those lockpicks. Oh, too much. Hold on, put them back. Okay, let's just buy one. Oh, no. Here we go. Alright, straight. Okay. I want to keep my money for the rest of it. That's fine. Alright, so we need to get moving. Let's go check out down here. Kind of work our way around. weird little... Oh, it's a wall. I was thinking this thing was a weird thing. Can I go in here? Sure can. Okay, I can't go any further to the right. Oh, there's horses over here. Hi, horsies. Is that something? Ooh, it is. Orland's Cradle. Okay, so that just takes me back around there. Can I even get in here? No. All right, this way, fellas. And can we zoom in? We can indeed. Can we zoom out? We can indeed. All right, well, let's follow the road. I think they said it wouldn't be far off the road. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. I'm assuming that's M. Yes. Okay, so we've been all up here, and we got this to explore. Okay, so it's not too big of an area. Hello? Where am I? Oh, it put me where I left the map. That's nice. Oh, Sparfle.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
All right. Oh, and we got a dialogue down here that we can... we can expand it all the way up. That's so neat. Oh, that's so cool. What is this? Oh, you can hide it. That's nice. And then this is combat log. Okay. I can dig that. Now, what's this down here? Party AI is active. Okay. Now, the Angry Joe review said that there was no AI. I guess that's been added. Maybe that's something they added later into the game. Which is great. Because you can tell your party what to do exactly. The path winds... Oh, the path winds through...
You shouldn't stray too far.
Okay, I'm trying to read this. The path winds through a narrow canyon back the way you came. Grooves in the road... Oh, I've got it down here. Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans.
Let's
All
check
right.
by those outcroppings.
Pillars of Eternity combat uses a pausable real-time system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, and resume real-time to see the orders played out. The options menu also contains many choices for automatic pausing when certain conditions are met. Yeah, I've kind of looked at that already. I'm going to tweak that as I play the game. So, I want him to... What do we have? Second win. Once per encounter requires athletics 1. Right-click for details. Plus 35.4 endurance. I'm not too worried about that. I haven't quite learned what endurance and stuff does, but we have 65 endurance and 389 health. And then she's got less of both, so that makes me feel good. So I've got Frenzy. Once per encounter, sends the barbarian into a frenzied state. Okay, so let's do that for me, and then for you, knockdown. Shoves an enemy with an enormous force. Yeah, let's have you do that. Go knock it over, okay? So let's play that out. So I'm going to Frenzy. When a party member takes damage, they will start to lose endurance and health. Their portrait will begin to fill with a red overlay, and the health bar to the left of their portrait will slowly start to decrease. When the portrait fills entirely red, the character will be knocked out. Potions and spells can be used to restore endurance and keep the characters... where do I live? Oh, keep characters in the fight, but health can only be restored by resting. Okay, so endurance is like refillable health out in battle. Health is like max HP, kind of, I guess, is a good way to think of it. What? Just trying to figure out why it kept pausing. Okay, so now I want what was his name again? Can't see it there. Oh, Croc. Croc, you go attack.
Huh?
Because he's knocked down now. Hurry, go. Go, Frenzy. Frenzy! Good job. Okay, and I can middle mouse click to move around. That's nice. Loot the body. We get wolf hide. I'll take it. Anything
Got
over
it.
here? Aha! Are these the berries I
This is
need?
it.
As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. If you ever get stuck, open it up and review your notes. Okay, we'll look at the journal here in just a sec. Oh, okay, she's saying this because I'm a drifter. Oh, okay, so this is more character development, I think. You're kind of a mystery to the rest of the caravan, just some kind of wanderer, the way I hear it. That sort of thing tends to happen to with orphans. Sure, I wander into the lives of fools, talk them out of their money, and wander back out. You have to be when people are looking for you. I don't like any of those. I don't like that isn't your business either. Well, I could be an orphan. Why not? That sort of thing tends to happen with orphans. Yeah? How's it you happen to come here? I burned down the orphanage and got out of there while I could. I've never had a place to call my home. Still looking. I'm a self-made orphan. My parents got nope. I never had a place to call home. Still looking. You've got a lot on your mind then. Hopefully things will work out in the end. But in my experience, they don't always. Thanks for those kind words. Kaliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always liked it. Lord Radrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle? Like the rest of the lot? It's hard off to pass. No, I'm just passing through. I hadn't given it much thought. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I hope to meet someone and fall in love. Probably the same things I did before. Just looking for some adventure, really. Getting into trouble, I expect. I'm going to find some new friends. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, there's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn in Gilded Vale that'll put you up as long as you need, or so my sister tells me. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odima will give you an earful. Let's be on our way. So why are you here? Kaliska sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out. And that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Exemetal. But I'd do anything for her. She's much better woman than me. So I'm here and we'll see. Odima I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Oh, that's nice. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rautai and another in Ader. Or Adir, I guess it is. No, they pronounce that like otter. I don't remember. My sister is in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Deerwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be a part of Ader Empire. A part of the Ader Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. All right, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting your water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's go get your water. All right, quest updated, a moment's respite. No, nice looking quest log. So we got journal, biography. Cool. I'm guessing my biography will update as I choose different options. That's neat. Notes. I can create notes. That is so cool. Oh, come along. What's your name again? Kaliska. Okay, I don't think there's anything back here. Can I select that? Oh, I can. Burned Lady. Alright, I'm assuming the stream's this way. That's about the only place I haven't explored. I hear it. Alright, there's the stream. I guess we gotta follow it down this way. Interesting archway. Alright, we got a bridge. We'll go back to that. The deer. Oh, dead body. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark crusted blood stain besmirches? Besmirches its simple linen clothing. Oh, we can loot this one. Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign anyway, you figure it. Oh, another lockpick. Great. And I just got another piece of armor. Medium armor. It's faster recovery speed, but less damage reduction. Let's go with more damage reduction, please. All right, let's head across the bridge.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
All right, so we're going to get the water skins. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You have gained an item, quest. Full water skin added to the stash. Nice. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfle?
Kaliska frowns.
Are you all right?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Use the tab key to highlight interactive objects in your environment. Okay. Already know about that.
Ambush!
All right. And game automatically pauses, which is nice. So let's kind of do the same thing we did last time. Let's have you go over here and do a knockdown to him. I got to get used to that. You got to click at their feet. And then I'm going to go into a frenzy. And then I'll go attack him. All right. So he's knocked down. So we're going to attack. We're going to go ahead and select both of us once he's down. Alright, so she's losing a good bit over there, but this archer's attacking me. Let's hope he keeps attacking me. Because her endurance is going down. But yeah, I see it as endurance is temporary health, and health is long-term, like how long can you keep surviving. Alright, so let's loot these guys and get back to camp like she said. Can I loot Sparfle? No, it appears not. Oh, I just realized I'm giving some of that stuff to her, aren't I? No, it's all going to me. That's good. Oh, that one's not bad because it's, well, but it's light armor. I don't want light armor. I'm a barbarian. Oh, wait. Is there anything over here I can do? Oh, there's got to be. The footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days long. Okay. Lots of stuff I'm missing if I don't go over here. All right, I think that's about it. Good, let's get back to camp. Can I just come over here and click and they'll travel? That's nice. Is everybody dead? Oh, that seems wrong that I could see that from that far away. Okay, let's just go attack him. I love all this text over here that you can see. Because we could pause it and see like what's doing what. Oh my goodness! You can see the rolls. So Crookhammer grazes Glafanthan. I hate that name. Grazes Glafanthan Hunter for 5 pierce damage. So I see that accuracy 32, defense 32. Equals 0. Oh, okay. I don't know what all that means, but it's still pretty cool. There's math there that I don't know. Wait, keep attacking. He's not dead yet. Oh, and we can apparently speed up time? Slow mode active. Oh, is that because I'm in battle? Yeah, outside of battle, you can speed things up. Yeah, there's fast mode. Forgot about that. It's nice. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs of and heads, jerking their axes from bodies, as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hyoden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Requirement not yet met. Not met. That's nice that it tells you, hey, there's something here, but you're too dumb to say it. Why have you done this? We have not trespassed. We merely wish to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Murderers, you will pay for this. You will try to kill us either way. Why make it easy? Why have you done this? You have trespassed in places of which no mortal man is worthy. You are trespassers and plunderers all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. We are innocent in this. Will you not listen to reason? Might, which is nice. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. That sounds too smart. I'll say it differently if I choose that one. Athletics. Rush the man before he can react. Put down your weapon. Very well. Let him go. Stay armed. If I put down my weapon, we're all dead. I'm tempted to do the athletics. But the might be good as well. I don't know how much that guy has pride that I could knock on. Let's try for the athletics. Rush the man before he can react. I'm not a words man. I'm an action man. Your surprising speed catches the man off guard. He hurls Hyoden out of the way in hopes of buying himself time to defend your charge. Cool. Alright, so there's two of them. Oh, and I get Hyoden now, who can blinding strike. A dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see, inflicts extra damage, and blind the target. Okay, let's have him blind this guy. She's going to come up and... No, we're not going to do knockdown yet. Second wind. I haven't really needed that yet. Let's just have you go attack. And I'm going to go attack as well. We might go into a frenzy in a second. Oh, that didn't work out for Hyoden. Are you still going to go do that thing? Blind him? Alright, they're going after Hyoden, it seems. Let's have her knock... I can't reach the... Oh, the other guy's dead now. Let's have her knock him down. Oh, that was easy. Okay, we got him. Great. Glyphanthan leader. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise, his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Oh, Odima, seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
All right, so we need to go inside. Oh, it's just a cutscene. Okay. What? Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up to a precipice. With the last burst of energy, before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hyoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he hears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Heoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Heoden lashes out against the fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Throw your weapon at the attacker. Dexterity 15. Grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker. Allow Heoden to break free on his own. Let's do the rock. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Heoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand, and pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold you long enough for Heoden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind below. Or the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. I love that there are choices to be made even in moments like that where it's just text-based action going on. So we're going to wait and see what's at the end of this loading screen, and we'll probably call it an episode.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
All right, well, we're going to call it there. I'm going to save it, and we'll see you guys next time. Adios. Goodbye.